Welcome to Ghouls Night Out with your hostesses, Brandy and Jody.
Next one, my 3-year-old daughter, Madeline, said very loudly in a public toilet, "Mommy, why do you have a beard on your bottom?"
Oh, no. Oh, God. That would be embarrassing.
I know. There are a lot of these in the toilets. So.
Oh, no.
Next one, daughter was rubbing my face with a small football earlier. She thought it was funny, so I let her carry on. Later, we were in a restaurant when out of nowhere, she gives I gave Daddy a ball massage before. We didn't stay for dessert.
Oh, that's so inappropriate.
It's so innocent at the same time. A fucking ball massage. Okay, next one. My daughter's daycare had circle time every morning as a way to start the day. Anyway, we were late and walked into the middle of circle time. My daughter said, "We're late because my mommy had diarrhea."
Oh, well.
Next one, this is my last one. When my daughter was about 5 and the cashier was talking to her, but had a mole with hair coming out of it. I had seen it and thought in my head, please don't say anything. Please don't say anything. Too late. She just went, "Did you know there's whiskers coming out of the booger on your face?" Next one, a few years ago, I was at my dad's house and some of my friends were over sitting in the living room. At one point, I went to the bathroom, but I knocked first because we had guests, and I heard the words "come in" whispered in a child's voice, but there were no other kids in the house besides me. It's also weird that I heard the words in English when I'm Greek. I walked in, and nobody else was in the bathroom, but the lights were on. To this day, I still don't know what happened or why the heck I walked into a bathroom where after a creepy voice told me to come in.
I would so totally do the same thing.
I know.
I'm like,
okay. I would do the
and then
same
afterwards,
thing.
I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing?
Why did I listen? Okay, so listen to this shit. I was once showering, and after about 10 minutes in the shower, I hear something ping and hit the floor. I looked down and saw a penny. I was pretty perplexed, as you can imagine, but figured, whatever, I'll keep it, and imagined it was good luck. I kept the penny in my wallet for a few years in a zipped side pouch. I never really told anybody because it was kind of pointless to talk about a random penny I was superstitious about. So a few years later, while at a music festival, a girl in our tent woke up to a penny in her butt crack. We all laughed it off as having a wild night. However, I remembered the penny I had, and when I looked in the zipped pouch, I was shocked to find it gone. Teleporting ass penny.
So, the penny falls out of one person's ass, and they keep it. And then years later, they meet this other person, and Now it's their ass penny. So, did they keep it?
It doesn't say. But yeah, her friends didn't believe her, and
Oh my god.
But how weird would it to find a penny in your ass crack? I mean, that's just fucking weird.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Oh shit. Okay. Next one. I used to love drawing.
I need to stop thinking about it.
What the fuck is an ass penny?
Oh my god. Stop. Stop.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh my god. That was hilarious. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move on. Okay. I used to love drawing portraits when I was younger, but I wasn't very good at it, so I threw them away a lot of time. But one day I drew one that I thought was really, really good, and I was proud of it, so I kept it. About a week or so later, I had a new girl start in our class, and I thought she...
I can't stop thinking Okay, stop. Oh.
Okay. This one's not even interesting after the ass penny. None of these are interesting after the ass penny.
My stomach hurts.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, this one's... Hold on. Okay. I'm just gonna read what I have because I don't know what else to do. Because none of them compare to the ass penny. Okay, listen.
Okay. Albanese sugar-free gummy bears, 5-pound bag.
Oh, I've heard these. Oh my god.
Not long after eating about 20 of these, all hell broke loose. I had a gastrointestinal experience like nothing I've ever imagined. Cramps, sweating, bloating beyond my worst nightmare. I've had food poisoning from some bad shellfish, and that was almost like a skip in the park compared to what was going on inside me. Then came the flatulence. Heavens to Murgatroyd! The sounds, like trumpets calling the demons back to hell. The stench, like 1,000 rotten corpses vomiting. I couldn't stand in one room for fear of succumbing to my own odors. What came out of me felt like someone tried to funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear my sphincters were screaming. It felt like my delicate starfish was a gaping maw projectile vomiting a torrential flood of toxic waste.
Oh my god.
100% liquid. Flammable liquid. Napalm. I felt violated when it was over, which I think might have been sometime in the early morning on the next day. There was stuff coming out of me that I ate at my wedding in 2005.
Oh my god.
The Wenger 16999 Swiss Army knife giant.
Oh.
Can you imagine how heavy this thing is? It includes 87 implements with 141 functions.
Oh my god.
How are you supposed to use this? Best review. I tried to file my nails, but in the process I accidentally fixed a small engine that was nearby, which was nice. Honorable mention. This would be a great product, but was dismayed to find it had no banana slicer. That's a deal breaker. Returning today.
Oh my god. That's great.
Surge 12-pack. The insanely sugary intensity of Surge makes Mountain Dew taste like water in comparison. This 90s soda is back to haunt your dreams. Best review. I would drink Surge even if it made my penis fall off.
That's impressive. This one, I've had a similar interaction. Customer, $11.50. The deal says 2 foot-long sandwiches for $12. Me, yes, one of the sandwiches you got at regular price of $5.50, so it was cheaper. The customer, that's ridiculous. I want to see a manager. Actually, forget it. I'm never coming back. They didn't get the deal.
That was more expensive?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And they are pissed.
Oh my. I'd be like, right on.
I know. Okay, bye. Oh my god.
Wow.
I hate people. Okay. Customer, I have a coupon for a free sandwich, but I don't know where it is. Me, so you don't have a coupon. Customer, no, I said I have a coupon, but I don't know where it is. This argument lasted long enough to get the manager out of her office, in part because of how stupid it was. So you don't have a fucking coupon. Oh my god. Okay. Next one, when I worked at a bank, I had a customer come into the branch angry because his account was overdrawn. I looked at the account and noticed several checks had gone through, so I told the customer, who had gotten even madder because how could his bank account be overdrawn when he still has blank checks in his checkbook?
Oh my gosh. No.
Dude truly believed the checks were like cash.
Oh my gosh.
How is this dude still alive? How has he survived this long?
Oh my gosh.
How can you be that stupid?
He needs his account taken away. And he needs to go to school. Because that's...
You have lost your bank account privileges, sir?
Yes, that's not... No, that's not right.
I know! Oh my god. Okay. A Chipotle customer asked for spaghetti noodles on his burrito while pointing to the cheese.
Now, see, that's why I could never work in some place like that, because I can't keep what I'm thinking off of my face. And I know I would be looking at these people like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I know. You can't help it.
There's no way. Cheese and noodles. Noodles taste like
Why would you
nothing.
put spaghetti noodles on your burrito? If that's really what you thought it was, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Those noodles sure do taste good. They taste like cheese.
Oh, I would die. You'd be like, oh my gosh.
I want those noodles that taste like cheese on my burrito, please.
And you know they probably had like a sign right there that said cheese.
Probably said cheddar cheese.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay. So, I went to the bathroom several times after hearing this. And when sitting in the bathroom, you pick out faces in the wall or tile?
Yes, or in the door, in the wood in the door, and it happens all the time. Like I was looking at a cloud, and I picked out like a few faces in the cloud. I do that all the time. It doesn't matter where I'm at.
You see my wall right there? See how it's textured? I will find shit in the wall.
I do the same thing.
Yes.
Like what?
Faces. I've seen skull faces before.
There's a bear
animals.
face. Yeah, there's a bear face in the tile in our bathroom.
Yeah. There's. Are we weird?
We're bored a lot.
We're weird.
No, it's everyone else that's weird. Damn it. We are normal.
Oh, normal. Yeah, normal.
That's what I call it.
That's the new normal.
That's right.
The best normal, damn it.
Okay, let me see where I'm at now. So I have on here, on this episode is when I realized that our mothers were very similar. And with the love of ghost stories, the aliens, the pack rats. Lord knows my mom was a pack rat. And the
Yeah.
crafts. You both, in this episode, talked about your experience with your mom that passed. So, Brandy, you said Jody was getting ready to move in by Dad, and you vacuumed entirely the hall.
Yeah, the whole upstairs was totally empty. There was nothing.
Yeah, we had taken everything
was out,
and moved it.
And then I was vacuuming before I started putting my stuff in there.
And let's remember the big gulp or whatever that big drink was that you brought.
Yeah,
Right?
I brought a big pop and a jacket, and I left it out in the hallway. And I went in to, see what you needed me to do, because we were painting, getting you ready to move in. And I was the only one that could reach the ceiling, so that was my job.
Oh my God, I so had that written down.
Yeah, yeah. And so I went in and I got everything ready, and I was like, oh, I have a giant drink in the hallway. I went out to the hallway, and that mirror was sitting right next to my stuff, and it was turned over. So, but as soon as I saw it, because that it's like a starburst.
starburst,
Yeah, it's like a starburst pattern on the bottom. I knew exactly what it was.
Yep.
And
did too.
it was that mirror that I wanted, and she left that for me. I knew it the second I saw it. I was like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah. I was just shocked because I knew I had just vacuumed.
I know.
And I would have saw it. I mean, I would have ran over it
Exactly.
if I didn't see it.
It would have been in the way.
Yeah. It's not teeny tiny.
Right.
It's
Yeah, it's
too big for a vacuum to suck it up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it would have been in the way.
yeah.
And I had just happened to be looking for that specific mirror the day that she passed away, and she knew that I wanted that, and
I still wonder where it was before it was
I want to
there.
know if it was floating up the damn stairs.
Well, where was it before that, too?
Yeah, exactly. Because I had stuck my hand underneath the, in the
Yeah.
drawers, because that's the last place that I knew that she had kept it.
Yeah.
'Cause she didn't carry it with her anymore for some reason. But so who knows where it was?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That is crazy, and I can't wait to ask her about it.
I do think, though, that they do that. Because, like, when my mom died, there was only one thing I ever wanted, and that was the necklace that she wore every day.
Right, I remember your story.
And when she passed, we couldn't find the necklace. And we're sitting on the bed. We're going through her stuff to get her ready for the funeral. And my sister's like, Ma, where the fuck is that necklace? And I was shocked because I'm like, okay, she's losing it. And I'm like, what are you doing? Ma lost it. No, she's a spirit. She'll guide us. She'll tell us. And then all of a sudden, I got up. Something told me to go to this turtle. You open I grabbed the turtle. The lid fell off. The necklace fell out.
That's crazy.
They talk to you. I truly believe that.
Absolutely.
I do too.
Yeah. I mean, there's no other explanation. I mean, especially things that they've lost or we didn't know where they were when they were alive, and then after they're gone, we happen to come across them. I mean, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm going to ask Jody this question. In this episode, Brandy did the first ever all by herself. Would you even know what that was?
The first time she went out to eat or get a beer by herself.
That's right. Oh my God, that's right. I did. I got a beer by myself.
And then you tried to ask me if it was the same thing, because we started talking about going to a restaurant by herself.
Yeah.
And you asked if it was the same thing if you worked there and then you went and ate out in the dining room. No.
Yeah, that's not the same.
No.
There was an urban legend. Do you remember what happened with the wedge?
With the wedge.
He was killed.
It was an atomic wedgie.
Atomic wedgie. Yeah. That's horrible.
That's sad.
I know, but it's very funny
in the
in its own way.
In the Beetlejuice waiting room. That's a terrible story.
Every time that comes up, I just picture the movie.
Yeah.
You got these little bitty heads on these big bodies, and they're just like, no.
And the guy with the chicken neck in his, or chicken leg in his neck, and the girl with a half a body. Yeah, your
great.
story better be good for the Beetlejuice waiting room.
That's right.
Because if it sucks, that sucks.
So I forgot we moved into another episode with that question. So in here, we were talking about Brandy was sleeping on the couch, heard someone knocking on the door,
Super loud.
and nobody was there.
Right.
So it makes me believe that it's something with you two girls. Because Jody, you had the same experience.
Are you talking about when someone yelled and I woke up?
No, they were knocking on your door, and when you looked out there, no one was there.
Oh, just recently. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me.
What are you talking about?
Remember, you yelled at me because I didn't tell you.
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting here, it was like 10 o'clock at night, and someone
right.
knocks really hard on the door.
I named an episode after that.
What was it called?
It was She Opened the Freaking Door.
I know, I cannot believe I opened as soon as I was opening the door, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And I hurried up and slammed it shut.
So I'm thinking is it a coincidence?
Mine was an exploding head syndrome episode.
I don't know what mine, I think it was just kids just
Probably.
in the neighborhood messing with you.
I think it was Ghost.
Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know.
Okay, so we're moving on.
Okay.
Okay? So in this episode, this is when you two girls, we can tell you had a little bit to drink. And I love when you have a little bit to drink. Because the more you drink,
the more you laugh. The more you laugh, the more we laugh. The more we laugh, the better the day it is at work, right, everybody?
Oh, yay. We love making your work days go better.
And this was the episode you got in trouble, Jody, for texting too much.
Oh, who was I texting? Who would that be?
I don't know.
It was Chris.
Yeah, I think it was
It was me?
I think so, yeah.
I take the fifth. Oh, this was a good one. So, I made an appointment to go to the New Moon Spa. Jody, can you please explain how you say it?
It's actually pronounced Moonspoo.
It's the moon spoo.
I like my pronunciation better.
Moose Boo.
Why are they walking around with trays of butter?
Trays of butter.
Hey, I don't know if we're at that episode yet, are we?
Yeah, that is the episode. It's the tray of butter.
It's the tray of butter episode.
So, another thing that happened, and I'm sure we can all agree that at one point this happened. Jody had her hand fall asleep. Couldn't feel it. You thought it was a stranger.
What?
She wrote it down, so it must be true.
Let me look at this again.
Your glasses on.
What episode are we at?
While working at a pizza joint, it wasn't uncommon for us to pull toppings from pizzas when they came straight out of the oven. On retrospect, it's pretty gross, but whatever, it happened. One of the waitresses came to grab a pizza from her table and did exactly that, pulled off a meatball or something. When she brought the pizza out to her table, the entire table got quiet and stared at her. She looked down and there was a long string of cheese running from the pizza to her mouth.
Oh, how'd that get there?
Like, what? What is that? Oh my God, how? I'm so sorry. That was horrible. What'd you do?
I'd be like, wipe it off and just walk away.
Here's your pizza.
You don't have to tip me.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Next one.
I just keep picturing it.
I know. What would you, like if this waitress came up to you and
I mean, it'd be one thing if you had like cheese on your chin or something.
Yes!
But it went from her mouth to the pizza.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, so I have a stupid joke to start off with. And this is good for our podcast, so.
Okay.
What do ghosts like to drink the most?
Booze?
That's great! That's what it should have been! Oh my God. Booze. Well, what's the answer? What? The not so good was Kool-Aid.
Oh. Mine was better.
Booze is so much better. Oh my God.
I haven't had any booze tonight.
None at all. What is that? Oh my gosh. That was hilarious.
While waiting in line to get her picture taken with Santa, I was giving my 2-year-old daughter pieces of popcorn one at a time as a snack. I must have been a little slow with the delivery, and she shouted, "More cock porn, Daddy!" at the top of her lungs. It was awesome.
Cock porn.
I'm surprised more people don't do that.
Oh my god! Cock porn. Oh my god! That's my official new name for popcorn. That's the best. Could you imagine a little girl saying that? Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Well, and she's saying it to her dad, too. That's not
Oh,
good.
that's not good. Not good. Oh my god.